Yo people, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to answer a couple of questions that you guys have been asking me recently quite a lot. Number one, why am I not so excited about Bless anymore? And number two, what do I think about the most recent batch of news that they released with the official launch of their website and a couple of posts on Steam, etc, etc. So today we're going to discuss both of these things. I'm gonna just give you guys the harsh truth because yeah, it's important for you guys to know exactly how I feel in different stages. First of all, the reason why I'm not so excited about Bless anymore is actually quite simple. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, you guys know that I was a huge supporter of the game and I believed in this game a lot when I first saw it in 2012. I loved their ideas, I loved what they wanted to do with the game, the two types of combat, the 8 races, the 8 classes, etc, etc. It was amazing what they wanted to do, and for a former Hieron player it was just a dream come true. Beautiful graphics at that time also. So at that point I loved the game. However, after they started to continue developing it and launch it in several regions and the years have passed up until present day, it has only been a downhill ride, especially for me and my feelings and the way I see the game, yeah? The reason why I'm not excited about the Steam release anymore is because I feel that we are getting an undone game, yeah? I understand that they want to release it as an early access, and I totally get it. An early access game is fine not to be undone, etc. However, there are a lot of things that I'm super worried about, and that made me not believe this company has what it takes to release and sustain a successful MMORPG, a long-lasting MMORPG. Their fails in Korea, for example, when the game first launched, it died almost instantly. Their fails in Russia, the game died after a year of open beta. In Japan, it's gonna die extremely soon. The moment Steam releases in Europe and North America, the Japanese version is gonna die, because the only reason why that's alive now is because of the 300 Europeans, 400 North Americans and 250 Russians playing there. So that's, I would say, the majority, 51% plus of the population in Japan now. So having that said, guys, for me it's been a roller coaster of feelings. I don't know for sure what the Steam version is gonna bring, because we actually don't know anything, right? The reason why I don't know what the game is gonna be like is because they haven't told us anything, right? All of their posts are very vague and not containing very much useful information. For example, there's only two important things that we know for sure about the Western release of Bless so far, and they have been going at it with the Steam thing for like 7-8 months. We know that there's gonna be 5 classes, and even that was a hilarious way of knowing. And we know that the payment system is gonna be buy to play, yeah? I like buy to play, that's fine, but does it excite me? No, absolutely not. Why would it excite me? I mean, it's one of the 2 important things I know about the game. Why would I be excited about a game that I don't know anything about? I know a lot of little things, but we were supposed to get more than the Japanese version, for example. Yeah, that's what they wanted to push. We were supposed to get improved this and improved combat and improved aiming and improved skills and improved skill combos and such. And if at the end so far I know that I'm getting less than the Japanese version, because they at least have 6 classes, right? They don't have the Mystic either, and on top of the Mystic, the Warlock is not in the game. And I could argue that the Warlock disappeared from their plans very many years ago. Most of you guys that are waiting for Bless now don't even know. I was excited to have 8 classes in the game. It was super cool and super promising for a company to wanna do 8 classes from the get-go. Most MMOs start off with 8 classes. This is just how it goes. However, they backed out to 7, then they backed out to 6 minus the Mystic, and now they're backing out even further to 5 minus the Assassin. Now, I don't care what reasons they have not to implement the Assassin. It's because the skill combos that they're working on probably broke the class, right? So this is what I'm guessing. Obviously, again, we don't know why we're not getting the Assassin. However, this is another reason, because I have a few friends, like really good friends that I always play games with, that they like to play Assassin. They play Assassin Rogue for like 15 years in MMORPGs. So they like that. Now they cannot play that. Maybe they're gonna be able to play that in 2-3 months after launch. So as you can see, it's just not up to par, it's just not quality enough, yeah, and this explains why I'm not excited about the game. Plus, on top of that, I don't really believe, just to wrap this up, I don't really believe that the combat has been rebuilt enough to be an amazing combat. It might be right now in Europe, might be, not sure, again, we don't know. It might be okay, it might be nice, but to be amazing, no way they would be ever able to pull that out, yeah. Cool. And other things that the rebuild has changed, which from my point of view, it has trivialized, for example, endgame content. With the way classes have been redone, then the content becomes a little bit trivial, and with the way the money sinks work now in the game, then again, things to do at end game are not so meaningful. I don't know how to explain this. I'm just really bad at explaining theoretical things, but anyway, you can come on our guild's Discord so I can explain it in chat. The second question that I want to answer, guys, is why... Wait, what was the second question? I remember the news that they released with their website, etc., and with the emissary program in particular, you guys have been asking, yeah? Now, on that website, there is no news, so let's get just that out of the way. There is no news except the fact that it's going to be buy to play, and they promised again to not have a pay to win cash shop. Again, of course, we don't know if that's going to be true or not, and that's just how it is. We just don't know anything. Yeah, we're just excited for an idea for no solid reason. The emissary program, right, let's get to that. The emissary program is a really good thing, guys. If you, for example, are like a content creator, like a YouTuber, like a small YouTuber like myself, or like a bigger YouTuber, whatever, you can join in, and then there's some rewards and blah blah, etc. Not interested at all myself in the emissary program. Why? It's really simple, two reasons. Number one, I don't like to be locked into a partnership that forces me to do things. The only locked partnership I like to have in life is my job, because that gives me money to eat. That's how I see life. It's very simple. Anything else, I just want to be free. I just want to be able to express my own opinion, whether some people like it or not. I just don't care. So I'm not interested in that emissary program to create 2 videos a month or to stream this particular amount of hours for Bless Online. Bless Online, a game that I don't know anything about, right? So, plus the second reason is that I don't really like the rewards. So I can have access sometimes to a test server that is run by these admins that maybe... again, it's confusing, it's not clear enough, right? So I can have access to talk directly to the Bless team. Why would I want to talk to the Bless team? I mean, the Bless team here in Europe, they don't know anything. So why would I want to talk to them? They don't know, or they don't want to tell anything. So it's just pointless rewards. That's my point. But if I highly encourage you guys, if you're like a small YouTuber like myself, and if you want to create content for Bless, if you believe in the game and stuff, go apply for the emissary program. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? At least you get some access to a PTR and a cape in game and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. I encourage you guys to do that. Plus a little bit of exposure on their official channels, yeah? Which is not such a big deal because they don't have many followers, but maybe in time they will. So these are my answers to the 2 questions. What can I tell you guys? I hope that you guys keep your passion up for the game. I hope that I can keep my passion up for the game until it actually releases. If anything, if everything goes downhill and yeah, if the game is just not up to par quality wise like I think it's gonna be after release, then it's at least a good summer game for you guys, because it has really good graphics, and they used to have, and they did have some amazing ideas, just didn't really work out. So at least give it a try. For the summer, give it a try when it launches, if you want to spend, I don't know, 50 bucks, however much it's gonna cost. But that's about it. I'm gonna see you guys really shortly in my next video, and I wish you guys lots of love. Thank you so much for watching my video.